Meat City, baby.
Hello and welcome back to Meat City Gaming. JD here with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video, and today we're covering the Mythic tier of the Ground War Assault Battle. This is going to be the short version of this video. I'll have a link in the description below to the full walkthrough with all the details, and it's a bit of a longer video. In this one, I want to hit the main points, the main highlights, and keep the overall time of the video as low as possible. So for this video, I'm using a Jedi team, and a couple of the characters are fairly low level, especially for a Mythic tier of the event. This event revolves around the use of Grand Master Yoda, his reworked kit, and the event ability, and how they all synergize very well. Basically, you can use Grand Master Yoda to use his first special where he steals buffs from the enemy, specifically their protection up buff. Then you can use the event special, which gives him a whole lot of buffs, and then you can use battle meditation to spread those buffs to the entire team. And it can take a team with some very weak characters and make them more formidable and more survivable in this assault battle. So my Grandmaster Yoda is Gear 8. I'm also using a Gear 8 Kanan, a Gear 10 Ezra, a Gear 12 General Kenobi. He is strong. He doesn't need to be that well geared to get through this, but the more gear, the better. And I also have Hermit Yoda. He's at Gear 11 for me, but again, that's higher than is necessary to use this strategy. So for these waves, the early waves are fairly straightforward. Focus on the B2 Super Battle Droids because they can gain turn meter if you attack anything else, and because they can wipe away all your buffs with an area of attack. So you want to get them down first. You don't want them clearing the buffs after you go through the whole process of getting the buffs on your team. Where this battle is won or lost is going to be Wave 4. You face General Grievous, and the problem is he usually opens this wave with an area of attack that's very powerful. It can hit for 30k. I saw in a couple of my runs. So a Gear 8 Grandmaster Yoda is not going to be strong enough to survive that hit. So you either need to come into the battle with Grandmaster Yoda having a ton of turn meter so he can get off his cycles there to get foresight up so he can avoid it, or he can steal buffs. Somehow that he needs to get his survivability or foresight up to miss that first big special. The other thing you can do, and I did this with my second run, which I'm not showing a video of, is I subbed out Kanan for Ewok Elder. Ewok Elder for me was a little more geared than Grandmaster Yoda, so he could survive that hit, then use his revive ability to bring back Grandmaster Yoda. Either way, what you want to do is get Grievous down as quickly as possible, and once you do, just like in all the other waves, you use your big hits, your swarm attacks, your specials early on, get the number of attacks that are coming back at you as low as possible because you have these low gear characters, and then when you get close to the end of each wave, slow down, switch to basics, get your health and protection back up with Hermit Yoda. Ezra has his call to assist, and there are a number of times where the best call to assist is Hermit Yoda to get an extra heal and protection buff to your team rather than a little more damage by calling a Kenobi assist or a Gear 8 Grandmaster Yoda assist. In this battle, you'll see that in Wave 4, I actually lose Kanan, and in the second day when I did it, I lost Ewok Elder. It was after Grandmaster Yoda got revived. So from Wave 4 on, after Grievous was down, I beat the entire mission from waves 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with just these 4 characters: Ezra, General Kenobi, Hermit Yoda, Grandmaster Yoda. So the 5th character is really inconsequential as long as you have enough firepower to get past General Grievous. So when we get to Wave 5, it's just some Geonosian soldiers, and again, it's a bunch of call to assist attacks, so they can put out some formidable damage, and if they all hit Grandmaster Yoda all in a row, you might lose him, so you can get some unlucky RNG. But General Kenobi can taunt on crits, and so it's unlikely you'll get that unlucky. Again, Wave 6 is more of a hodgepodge. Focus down the heavy priority targets first, slow down at the end, get your protection and health up, get your specials up so you're ready to go. Wave 7, more of the same, and the big thing here when you get into Wave 8, this is the final hurdle, the last stumbling block. It's Asajj Ventress, Nute Gunray, Poggle, Count Dooku, a buff droid, and the IG-100. Asajj Ventress is probably the biggest early threat here, and you'll see in the video that I kind of make a mistake. I go through the process, I get all the buffs up. Asajj's first move is the Dispel. She can dispel all the buffs on your team, so you want to make sure her first turn you're either stunning her or ability blocking her with a character that you're using, or you're waiting. Don't do the buff cycle first, let her use her Dispel, and then once she's used it and it's on cooldown, then go through the process with Yoda of stealing the buffs and spreading them to your entire team and making them strong. Then you want to burn down Asajj as quickly as possible so she can't use that dispel. A second time, she has an AoE attack, and it can do heavy damage, so it can hit a Grandmaster Yoda even if he's behind a taunt. So Asajj is the key, I think, to getting her down first and not letting her dispel your buffs. After that, you can pick your target. I took the IG-100. It can taunt. You want to get that out of the way. And then I would go for the buff droid. And then when the last three are there, they're not really a threat. The biggest thing you have to watch out for is Count Dooku's counterattacks. He counters on every basic hit that you put on him. Every attack will generate a counter. So what I would do is, if you have 2 characters left, I would have Count Dooku and 1, whether it's Nute Gunray or Poggle. Have those 2 left, and if you have a weak basic up as your option for an attack, send it at the other character. And if you have a swarm or a heavy attack, if Ezra's up, his damage is good, you send that attack at Count Dooku. That way, you're not generating all these counterattacks from a Grandmaster Yoda basic hit. That could be enough to take out Yoda if you're not careful. So use the swarm attacks, use the Grandmaster's training swarm attack. All of that goes to Count Dooku, and all the basics go to the extra character that you left alive. And that should be enough to get you through this battle with a relatively low gear team for a battle that's Mythic tier. Usually requires a pretty high gear team. So Grandmaster Yoda is the key to this. His kit and the ability, they work so well together. I don't think there's another way to do it at this low gear without that synergy. So hopefully you found the video useful. If you did, feel free to leave a like, comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.